Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a long overdue video. This is my planner stack for the year 2022. And as you can see, I have quite a lot of planners slash binders slash notebooks slash trackers, whatever, here in the stack. So I'm going to go over with you and share with you kind of what I am using this year to more or less keep my life organized. So I'm going to split them into four categories, I think. The first one will be functional. Second one will be memory keeping. The third one will be trackers. And the fourth category will be weddings, since I did get engaged earlier this year. So a lot of organization and planning needs to go into preparing a wedding. So those are the four categories. So I think I'm going to get started with the functional. So the first category, like I mentioned, is functional, and I have two different planners here for that. So this first one is the EC monthly planner, and it is the softbound leather Etta V cover, which I actually did talk about in a recent Etta V and Erin Condren launch. So I'll go ahead and card up above. And this planner I am using for my social media and like YouTube tracking and planning. And I originally wasn't going to have a YouTube planner this year. I did have one last year. I'll go ahead and link my 2021 planner stack or planner lineup if you're interested in seeing how things changed. But I did have one, and I used it for about half of the year. The first half of the year was very functional. I loved it. And the second half of the year was when we moved and kind of settled down in a new routine and everything. And I kind of just fell off with tracking that. But this year, since I was sent a monthly planner, I figured I might as well utilize it so it doesn't go to waste, because I just couldn't bear with getting rid of this cover because I loved it so much. And because a monthly planner has worked for me in the past, I figured I might as well try to pick it up again with the social media, since I didn't need a daily one or one that had broken up by day. I just really needed a monthly one to track that. So I have this to track my social media, and this one is my A5 EC daily planner, and this is my daily to-do list, as you can see. So I have meetings, any schoolwork, any random to-dos I need to do, and so on. As you can see, I don't use it every day, but I do use it most days, and it's mainly to organize my day and keep track of things. So these are my two functional planners. I use this, like I said, probably about 5 days a week. And this one I reference maybe about 2 to 3 times a week. And these are my functional planners. I don't really care what they look like. I just need to get the information down and keep organized. The next category I have is memory keeping. So I actually only have one actual planner for this. This is my EC vertical layout in the neutral pattern. And I did get a floral cover, but this is the neutral pattern. I'll show you what an empty week looks like. And these are the memory spreads, as you can see here, that I do every week. I have been filming them, but I have been pretty bad with posting them. So you should see some plan with me's coming up in hopefully the near future, which is what that monthly planner that I showed you is going to hopefully help me get a little bit more organized with my plan with me's. But here's just a quick sneak preview of what you'll hopefully be seeing in the near future. So I have this for my memory keeping, and to kind of keep track of what I do throughout the day, I use this notepad from Simply Gilded. It is a weekly notepad, and I kind of just jot down what I do every day so I know what I need to mark in my planner, since I have a pretty bad memory, and if I don't mark it down every day, I'm never going to remember. So I need something to put in the planner. So this is what a list of everything I do throughout the week. And once I use these up, I'll just switch to another random notepad. These are disposable. I don't keep these. I just use these so I can remember what I did to make this spread look pretty. So this is what I use for memory keeping. Up next, I have my trackers. So the first one here is my media tracker. And by media, I mean books, movies, and TV shows. So I got the bulk of this planner from Creating & Co. It is mainly for her book tracker, which I have the inserts, which you'll see here for, as well as a lot of her reading challenges that I do. But I wanted a place where I could also track my TV shows and movies. So I figured this sort of media planner, again, not social media, just media, would be a great place to do that. So then I also have a section for movies, which I still need to finish, but I do have some movie series started here already. And then TV shows I have yet to start. So that I need to expand on, and I will be working on that throughout the year. But again, this is mainly my book tracker. I also have a Goodreads account, but I kind of need a place to have everything in writing and kind of have a creative outlet. So I wanted to use this. Up next is this notebook from Erin Condren. I just have a Princess Leia cover on the front. And then this is my general trackers notebook. So this includes travel. So I have one for me and one for me and my fiance. But a lot of this is for budget trackers and savings challenges and things like that. So we're currently saving to go to Peru. So I'll have an image here. Since I am a visual person, I like to kind of physically see my progress. And then I also have the number so I can have an exact log of how much we have where. And as you can see, I have this for a ton of different savings goals and whatnot, mainly weddings that we're going to this year, a new car, things, an emergency fund, and so on and so on. I still need to make a couple more. I'm not done with this for the items that we're saving up for currently. And then as new items come up, I'll just add them here because I have a ton of different pages to fill up. And then as I finish this notebook, I'll just move on to the next. So this is the mainly budget trackers, but also some travel and whatever other random trackers I want to keep. Will go in here. And then the last tracker is this Cultivate What Matters 2022 Powersheets. This is the second year that I am using this, and I'm not really going to show too much in here. I will show an empty page here because this is kind of personal, but this is what the power sheets look like. So you have your monthly action items that you keep track of, your weekly action items, and your daily action items. So this is what I keep track of, all my goals and my progress towards making those goals. So those are the tracker planners. And last but not least are the wedding items or planners that I have that I'm going to be using this year and next year. The first one is, it says the Future Mrs. Planner. I got this in a Miss to Mrs. like subscription box that my mother-in-law got me. And this one is just like a daily planner type thing. So you can put the date, you have your top priorities, appointments, and calls and emails that you need to do, and then just a whole page of notes. So I'm planning just to use this mainly for the size is my on-the-go like note-taking planner for appointments and fittings and whatever else maybe, because again, I love the size, how small it is. It's just a place to keep all of my notes and jot down my thoughts and have that all organized so then I can transfer it to these other planners since these are less on the go designed. So this one is an Erin Condren wedding planner. This is mainly to be for memory keeping. So I do have our names covered up just for privacy purposes. And like I said, this one I want to do for memory keeping. So I have, like there's the monthly layouts where I'm just going to keep track of when we have the big appointments. In this case, when we got engaged. That's really all I have so far. And then for the functional items, I'll just be writing down, like, you know, just keeping track of whatever it is. Like I said, my main goal is to use all of this as a memory keeper. So I want this to look really pretty. It's going to be less functional and more decorative and whatnot. And then it has a small section for memories, which I will definitely be printing off pictures and kind of journaling. And then a ton of notes pages and stickers and whatnot in the back. That, again, I'll use for extra spreadsheets or design layouts, whatever, just something that I want to keep a more or less scrapbook for the wedding planning, engagement party, bridal showers, everything else will all go in here. And then last but not least is this wedding planner, which is a functional planner from the Knot. So this just has a ton of like how-to and advice for the wedding. And because it's a binder, I also like clipped in whatever else I find that's relevant, and they have it organized by category. I'm not going to go too much into detail with this because it's pretty niche, but this is what I'm going to be using to actually plan the wedding. We are not hiring a wedding planner. We don't have the budget for that. So this is what all of that is for. And I like that it has a pocket in the back where I could put loose leaves. And also, again, because it's a binder, I can just hole punch some extra papers to go in here as well. So this is, again, from the Knot for planning the wedding. So that is everything I have that I'm using for 2022. So overall, there are 10 different items here that I am using, which consists of 4 different planners, 4 different trackers, and 2 different notebooks. So kind of a wider range of items here that I will be using. All of it has its purpose, whether functional or decorative. And like I said, I do check in with these pretty regularly. And I know 10 is a lot. Some of you may be thinking, oh, that's way too much. Some of you may be thinking, oh, that's around what I use. So let me know how many planners you guys are using down in the comments below, as well as any of these planners overlap with what you are using. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.